Hey guys, welcome back. This can be part 4 of the space duel restoration. I want to open up the Marquee because I still haven't done that. Um, Install that. Got the brackets that I made there. This tube has the back door instructions. It was like 20 bucks or something like that on eBay, so I just bought it anyways so that it can get stapled to the inside of the back door. This is the control panel overlay. I did open that up a couple of weeks ago. Unrolled that so that it can flatten out because I want to put the control panel together today, put the buttons in it. So basically, if we can get the Marquee installed, put the control panel together, and probably put the coin door on, I'd be happy with that. I'm gonna have to make a wiring harness for the Marquee light. Plugs right here, that's fine. This does the I think it's just a Marquee light. Speakers too, maybe. Okay, this is all the speakers and the Marquee light wiring right here. So I'm gonna have to make a wiring harness that goes down. Might have to change this style connector because I do not think I have one of these. Fairly confident I don't, but I might be able to just get one. So I might just order one of those. But yeah, I gotta get a bulb. I don't know if that starter works, but we'll put it on. If I have to open it back up, not a big deal. I'm gonna go grab a bulb. There is a starter in here. And then we'll open up that Marquee and look at that. And then we'll get it installed and stuff like that. All right, I grabbed the new bulb. I'm gonna leave that starter in there. We'll see if it's good or not. All right, let's open up this Marquee. This came from Arcade Art Shop. Okay. There's the address right there, right above my thumb. I don't know if you can see that or not. Now this is reverse printed right to the plexiglass. On probably a flatbed printer would be my guess. And this comes from United Kingdom. And he actually gets it to you pretty quickly. And packaged very well. Jesus. Can't even open the damn thing. All right. You can see how it's reverse printed. This is obviously the back side. And I've bought from him many a time. His stuff usually looks awesome, and this is no exception. It looks just as good as all the rest of the stuff he does. So now we can put this on. Now normally these cabinets have a capture nut in the wood, and I could do that, but I don't feel like it. We're just going to put screws in it. I always use these style screws. They are a Torx bit and they're a security screw. It's got that little nub in the middle of it. Okay, looks like I'm gonna have to stand on a stool because I'm too short. All right, that looks good. Fits perfectly. So I guess I made the cabinet right. Let's open up this tube here. So this will just mount to the back door. Leave this out so it can unroll. I say we put the control panel together and then the coin door. As soon as I remember where I put the coin door or the control panel. Okay, now this control panel overlay is pre-punched. The holes are punched out in it. So hopefully it lines up decent. I think this came from, I don't know if this came from Arcade Shop or eBay. Maybe eBay. I gotta get a couple cone buttons, and I believe I have some. I know I do, I just don't know how good a shape they are. Might have a couple new ones, I'm not sure yet. Lines up exactly where it needs to go. So that's awesome. So I'm gonna do this one a little different. I'll show you a different way to do this one. My knife is dull, but should be all right. Well, I guess I'll do it this way. I was gonna just rip out a strip in the middle, but my knife is dull and I don't feel like going to get another one, so we'll just do it this way. Yeah, what you can do sometimes is take the strip out of the middle, lay it on, and then go right from there. It's easier, but in this case it didn't work out for me. Probably gonna have to heat this, and I do not have a heat gun in here. It might stick. I gotta give this guy credit. This is very, very nice. Let me see. I got the box over here. I wonder if it's... It was an eBay purchase. Doesn't say the name or anything, but if I get a chance, I'll put it in the link if I can find it. All right, so I got new leaf switches, or new buttons. I gotta go get, hopefully I have enough short plastic ones for the backs. Need 10 of them. 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. Okay, let me go see if I have those. Okay, these are short buttons. I do have some of these. Somebody made some of them by just grinding down a thick one into a thin one. I have 8 of these in here, and I have a couple fat ones, but I can always grind a couple more, but I'll check in the shop tomorrow. It's not a big deal if I don't have them all right now. I'll probably end up heating this up, but it's close to sticking. Oh, I forgot to look for the start buttons. Actually, I wonder if these ones will even work. No, I need the deep ones. Crap. I guess I'll see how many of those I have. I forgot. These somebody shaved down for a wood panel. All right, I had 10 down here. Actually, I have a couple more still. A lot of buttons. Still forgot to look for the start buttons. I need 2 more of these nuts. I'll grab those and the start buttons here in a minute. I believe the buttons came off of eBay as well. That was a kit. All right, 2 more nuts, start buttons, and then I need 3 carriage bolts. Okay, I found 2 used player 1 and player 2 start buttons. I actually found 2 new cones. those aren't too tall. Might have to take this nut off the back here. Yeah, that nut's gonna have to come off. I might need shorter combs, which I think I have some, but I thought the taller ones were for metal control panels. I honestly haven't used one of these buttons in years. It's on a couple of my games, but I haven't. Yeah, because those are talls on those. I think just this nut has to come off. Yep. Yeah. Static. These are metal cones, and I don't remember where I got them from. Looks good. We got our carriage bolts here. Get this thing bolted on. Don't have the latches on yet. I should have latches somewhere. I think this takes 3. 2, just at the top. Well, guess I probably, where does it go like this? I don't know how it goes. If it goes like that, it won't open. one doesn't want to line up. Huh. Might have to fire the carpenter. I have to drill that hole. See if it shuts. No. So that means that this needs to be radiused. Or cut back. I took a guess at those. But that would make sense that this goes back farther because all these cabinets, these corners were busted off of, and that would be why, because this inner support wasn't there. So I'm gonna have to trim this back on each side. And I need to drill that hole a hair bigger so that my bolt will go through it. So let me go grab a saw and a drill bit. It was just barely off. Something is not right here. Hinge isn't on right. I'm kind of going off of, I'm guessing because I don't know how it went originally. Now, if I don't need to cut those off, I can always staple them back on. If it goes this way, it won't open because of the hinge. I have no idea. This doesn't make any sense. Absolutely no sense. I mean, logically it would go like this, and this thing would open, but it doesn't open. It's welded on. It's not like anybody moved it. All right, I do some thinking. Okay, I don't know if this is right yet, but I'm thinking in my head it's right. So I pulled the pin out of the hinge. Now what I did was I flipped the hinge over and I'm sliding the pin back in. Now, if you remember, this control panel was used. It was converted for something else at one point. So I reversed this hinge to see if maybe somebody had moved it. I don't know. But we're going to see if that works. Because now the hinge flips that far. Before it was stopping right there. It wouldn't go that far. So does that mean that this goes like this now? Looks like it does. I think somebody flipped the hinge. I don't know why. That's it. They literally flipped the hinge for some reason. How weird is that? Like, I can't even like comprehend in my head why they would have done that. This is a little scratched up here. No, it's just dusty. Maybe a little bit. Touch that up. But yeah, I can't comprehend in my head why they would have done that. It's a little bit off though. Thinking that hinge maybe goes on the inside. That would bring this up about 3/4 of an inch, which would make it about flush, which I think that's what it needs. But I have to get the hinge past this wood on each side, which means I'll probably have to notch the wood a little bit. All we can do is try. I mean, I'm going off of guessing here, so. I mean, if it doesn't work, it's not a big deal. It's not really going to hurt anything. No, I had it right the first time. That's okay, that doesn't hurt anything. But it just seems like it's off a little bit. Something is a little off when I built this thing. And I need to figure out what it is. Maybe this piece isn't up high enough. Because I put it flush here, and maybe it's supposed to be recessed up. Looking at the other Atari cabinets, it's recessed up. So I'm going to have to modify that, it looks like. So it looks like I need to cut about a 1/2 inch off at each side down here. Take this piece of wood and slide it up, and then the control panel should fit better. So I'm going to have to knock this piece off, screw it on and stapled so I can take the screws out and tap out the wood. Man, this is part of building something that you don't know everything about it. I'm going to cut first so I know my height. Staples in the way. Much better. But we have an ugly problem that I created by fixing that. And here it is, because I glued it. See that? That crap looking shit. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bend a piece of steel, 90-degree bend, and we'll just put a bracket along underneath there. Nobody will ever see it. We'll paint it black, like an L channel. We'll just stick an L channel under there. Hey, it is what it is, you know. Rather show my screw ups so you guys know if you're ever doing something like this, nothing ever is perfect. Plus that L channel will stiffen up that wood now too because it raised up. Really? There it is. Not the end of the world. It'll be an easy fix. Actually, it might even have some L channel. Well, that's actually a little bit less than a 90. We'll just bend a piece of steel. Not a big deal. I think what happened is when I made this, I was working off that hinge that was put on backwards. And I didn't know that at the time. So I probably would have done a little bit of an adjustment if I knew that, but it is what it is. Like I said, we'll get it fixed with a custom bracket. I'll look and see. I might even have one. Probably should get a wrench. Yeah, let me go grab something. Okay, let's tighten these nuts down. And then I gotta show you something. You're not gonna believe it when I show it to you. So I'm in the back room and sitting on the shelf is this bracket. See how it's not a 90? This could not fit any better if I made it myself. So let me get on the floor here. Look at this, guys. I mean, what is the likelihood of that? And it's like within a 1/4 inch to the right length. So basically I just need to drill a couple holes through the top, run some screws through the bottom and right here, and it's done. Nobody would ever know. So that's what I'm gonna do. It's already black and everything. How lucky is that? So let me, I'll put that on and then I'll come back, show it to you, and then we'll put the latches on. Okay, it's on. Look at that. Who the hell would ever know? And it fits just above the speaker grills too. So that's fixed. Next, I need to mount the latches. Probably gonna have to get a marker for those. All right, I just put the latches on off camera because I couldn't really video it. I had to get in the cabinet to put them on. But they're on now. Oh, they're a pain to get to. So there they are right there. Gotta have like super long arms. And a good knee. What the hell? Can't get it back on. There's one. Might have to bend the tab on the one. All right. Got it. There we go. All right. Now I can put the coin door on, and then that'll end this video. Got my butt kicked a little bit, but you know what? We came out ahead. Looks good. I wonder if I have T-molding for this. Not sure. Okay, I found black T-molding. We'll put that on. Coin door, T-molding, and I'm done. What the hell? There we go. One started. Okay, I gotta put this in from the back side, and this lip goes over the lip inside there. right, I'm gonna put this on camera. I'm gonna do it from behind. And we're gonna throw on the T-molding. All right, that's gonna end part 4, guys. T-molding's on, coin doors in, control panel's mounted, and the Marquee is together. Next step is electronics. Waiting on the monitor. We can cut the screen. I got a piece of 1/4" plexi from Jason, black. We can cut that, buff it out, get that ready, put that in. Then we're waiting on the monitor. I got to do little modifications to the wiring harness, and then I need to see if I have 2 6x9s that are 4 ohm. So, all right, guys, that's going to end this one. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. If you wouldn't mind hitting the thumbs up, any questions or comments, feel free to ask. Other than that, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.